Hi everybody, Trina Swerdlow here. It is Saturday and I'm at my Walnut Creek office seeing clients, and I had a break and I just wanted to put a little video out. First, I wanted to show you this Frida Kahlo painting I did, and I think it's such a good reminder of what can be useful right now with this viral issue taking up so much of our lives. And Frida embodied patience and passion and perseverance, and I think that's going to be important for all of us to remember as we move through this time. Now I'm going to take us on a little walk over to my wipe-off board, which is a very popular spot here, where I do a lot of drawing on the board and diagramming to help educate and clarify issues. So this has been something that's been on my board a lot lately, the grief process, and I want to relate it to the viral issue that we are experiencing, and how there's a grief process going on, and it's very normal. And the more aware of this grief process, the better. Then we won't be unconscious and confused by it or get stuck in any of the stages. So if you look at the far left, you'll see that shock and disbelief is the first stage, and I've had a lot of clients saying they feel kind of foggy and more tired than normal, taking more naps, which can be good self-care if they need a nap. And so just know that that's the body's way of kind of shutting down a little bit to just take this in at a pace that's not so overwhelming. Try to digest it. The next one is sadness. And sadness, sometimes, we'll try to outrun it or just ignore it. And yesterday during my meditation, I let some tears flow, and I really felt so much better afterwards. It was such a relief because we can kind of hold this stuff in, and it's hard on us to hold it in. And the next one can be anger, and we want to keep an eye. I encourage you to keep an eye on this one, because we don't want to turn it inward, and we also don't want to turn it outward and be prickly with each other or blaming. And it's just important to be aware of our anger, and it's a normal response to life and to on the grief cycle here. And we don't want to get stuck in it, and we don't want to hurt people with it. So just be mindful of that you can use that anger as action, part of the action. The next one is bargaining, and this is a popular one that a lot of my clients who I do grief work get stuck in. This is when we get stuck hearing ourselves say, if only ... if only this, if only that, if only the powers that be could ... So it's really important to be hearing what we are saying to ourselves, because we don't want to get stuck on this or go down this slippery slope. And so it's important to shine light on it and to know it's part of the process, but don't get stuck in it. As you see on the far right is acceptance, where we can take healthy action and we can really move forward and stay focused on the positives, as well as dealing with reality and doing good self-care, and getting those prescriptions filled and having our emergency kit if we need it, and all those just healthy action behaviors we can take, and including supporting one another. And I've been so touched by some of the Nextdoor posts, nextdoor.com posts, that people are coming together. Neighbors are offering each other help, and so our hearts are getting more connected. So even though we're isolating on some levels more, it's so important to stay connected with our hearts. And so really think about what empowered action you can take, including listening to your loved ones, calming children down, and doing some fun things in the house if you are home with your kids. So anyway, that's it for today. Just to balance the healthy action with positivity, and take really good care, and keep washing those hands. Take care. Bye-bye.